So thank you very much for talking to ET now. We are in conversation with the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Dr. Ashwath Narayan. If I look at Bangalore or Karnataka for that matter, it's one of the most open cities in India. A lot of activities are back, be it malls or gyms or parks or other activities. But at the same time, there is a lot of concern because the cases are also spiking every day. So how do you plan to kind of address that and keep the economy going at the same time?
Since our Honorable Chief Minister, under his leadership, he has understood the situation very well with his vast experience. He has understood that things have to go hand in hand. One is containing and controlling COVID-19. At the same time, when we are protecting lives, the livelihood also has to go on. Without livelihood also it becomes difficult for people to make their lives. So in this direction, we ensure that managing COVID on one side and the economy revival also should happen, and opening up of all the sector, it was the topmost priority for the government. Since we went on a lockdown period also, after the lockdown, we came out with a very clear picture or a clear roadmap. We need to go strongly on unlocking in this direction. We have made many things to happen, and I think Bangalore is the topmost city where we have opened up all the sectors and all the professions are open for the services of the people.
Right. And what can we expect as part of Unlock 4, which is going to happen on September 1st? Will you kind of be opening up even more? What can we expect on that front?
Whatever will be permitted by Government of India or the MHA guidelines, would plan to open up in a fullest manner wherever we have been permitted. We'll go for it. Right. Wherever the governments are not permitted, we will not go for it.
Right.
Since we need to work in hand, we can't afford to have a different kind of stance.
Right. What is the feedback that you have got from the industry, sir? Are they operating at full capacity, partial capacity? More importantly, have workers started returning to factories after kind of going to their hometowns? What kind of update would you have?
In this direction, there are challenges. Making things happen in the backdrop of COVID-19 has been really challenging. Maintaining the SOPs, prevention, protection, lot of aspects and it's been very challenging environment. Even then, the government has been very encouraging, and the industry also has been showing a lot of interest has been shown from all the sectors, from all the industries, and we are trying to work hand in hand to ensure to restore back the normalcy and to see to all the production, all the sectors will be in full swing, in full capacity. So in this direction, whatever was coming in the way with regard to the restriction in the movement of the people between the state to state, so that even the laborers can come back from various states where they have gone back, to ensure that they'll come back and get back to their work, and there should not be any shortage of the manpower.
Right.
So in this direction, we have ensured the fullest cooperation will be extended to all the industries and all the sectors in all the profession. Whatever they have been facing challenges, we have been listening to them and ensuring that all the obstacles will be cleared by the government to facilitate the promotion of the economy.
Right. Sir, you recently said that you have a GDP growth target of reaching 35 lakh crore in the next 5 years. You had some very crucial portfolios for Karnataka, be it IT, BT, service sectors. Can you tell us how this growth is going to come about? What plans do you have? Are you positive about investors coming in or growth picking up? If you can give us an idea.
You will be surprised, even in the COVID-19, IT-BT sector was not affected. It was working in full swing more than earlier. We were doing well, and we have been appreciated by various service providers across the world for providing extremely good services. So I am very, you know, happy or very proud, and we feel extremely good that we have been able to provide our services to all the clients across the world, and all the companies have done successfully, extremely good through working from home also. And wherever they have to work from home, they work from home. Wherever they have to work from office, they work from offices. And the business has been going on, and I am very confident that the business will grow much more stronger, and we'll be able to establish more strongly, and the economy will grow, the size of the software business and the IT services also will grow in the days to come. And startups have been facing little bit challenges.
Right.
Startups have been facing challenges, and since to come to their rescue, even the government of India has instructed the financial institution to take the startup financing as priority. Earlier it was not on the priority, now it has been taken up on the priority. Even the allocation of finance and providing of the finance has been given a lot of emphasis and promotion. This will come as a big relief for the startups, because most important, they will have idea, thoughts, concepts, everything will be there. They will need a lot of financial infusion. So in this way, the financial infusion can make a big difference. And along with that, the advantage of city of Bangalore is we have more than 100 venture capitalists. Already they have invested more than $20 billion. I think it's a big amount, and we have the venture capitalists who take a lot of risk, and they have been encouraging and making sure the startups will become successful. And already we have more than 12 unicorns. Probably in a matter of time we'll have more than 30 unicorns in city of Bangalore and Karnataka.
Right. Specifically on that, I wanted to understand, sir. In recent years, startups have been moving to Hyderabad. People are saying that, National Capital Region is the new startup hub. What are you going to do to retain Bangalore's position as India's Silicon Valley?
In this direction, we have a very good relationship with the industry. Industry and government share an excellent rapport. And all the industrialists, entrepreneurs, legends and visionaries have been a part of the government. And we have formed vision group for IT, BT and for startup. Exclusively we were the first state to start a vision group for startups to specifically address the challenges of the startups, and we have many programs like Elevate, Unnati, where we have been promoting the startups by providing a initial fund, incentives more than 50 crores per year is been provided for exclusively for startups. And we have a lot of incubators, Center of Excellence, TBIs, NEEN, New Age Incubation Network. Like this, we have many of the infrastructure where we facilitate the facility for the startups to avail those facility and grow and make their dream to come true. We have created a lot of facility. I think that is something we are ahead of any other state. The Elevate program also has been very successful. Many of the states try to replicate this model, but they are not, successful even in replicating. In this direction, and the kind of alliance we share across the globe, it has become the most happening place for the entire world, not just for the country. It is the most happening place for the entire globe, and we have a global innovation alliance with more than 21 countries. Very closely we have been working. We have an excellent ecosystem. Many of other countries have opened their offices in Karnataka, in Bengaluru, and you know very well, Fortune 500, among the Fortune 500 companies, 400 have GCCs and GICs in Bengaluru city, and a lot of R&D work is going on. The ecosystem is something extraordinary. I think in matter of years, I think it will be one among the top 5 cities across the globe.
Right.
It's a matter of time.
Right. And one area that people are very interested in is Wistron's manufacturing facility close to Bangalore, where Apple phones are being manufactured. There is news that they might invest even more going forward, that more models might be manufactured. What updates are you getting there, sir? Are you getting a lot of interest, because the government also has recently announced a PLI scheme for manufacturing?
So many of this is with regard to the electronic sector. We have come out with a policy 4 years back itself, ESDM policy, to attract a lot of investment. in the electronic sector, semiconductors, chip designs and manufacturing, fabless. This sector will be the most happening sector since more than 2 trillion market. This is a 2 trillion market, $2 trillion market is there. So I think it's a big opportunity for the self-consumption, for the self-reliance and requirement of the country, as well as catering to the other countries. It's a big opportunity. In this direction, Government of India had come out with an ESDM policy, and Government of Karnataka also, we are trying to match it in a bigger way. I think we are ahead of other states. If you compare with any other states in our country, we are ahead of them by more than 100 points.
Right.
We have given 25% cost will be given for the procurement of land, for plant and machinery. Government of India has been providing 25%, we are providing 20%, exemption in conversion fee, exemption in stamp duty, power supply has been completely subsidized. Like this, we have given many subsidies, which is excellent, which is going to attract a lot of other players to establish their industry with regard to particularly in electronic sector. So it's a vast scope is there. Now it's a right time for us to, and more so, 90% of the chip designing happens in Karnataka, particularly in Bangalore city.
Right.
90%,
Right.
and 64% export happens from Bangalore city. So we have been only giving the designs. Once we start manufacturing, probably will become the hub of the entire country.
Right.
Not only country, for the entire world will become the, we design now, it has been manufactured in some other countries.
Right.
So imagine the design and manufacturing both, if it happens here, the kind of opportunities very immense. In this direction we have brought in lot of reforms, land reforms, labor reforms, industrial policy, Karnataka Industrial Facilitation Act. In this, you don't have to wait for any permissions. You can, for the pre-operative clearance, you don't have to wait for any clearance. Before the operation of the unit, you'll have adequate time, sufficient time to take the permission. Until then, you are permitted to start your work regarding construction, establishment, procuring plant and machinery, everything you will be permitted. All the utilities, everything you can take. Before starting, only you have to take the approvals. Even for the approvals, we have simplified and we have ensured. So far, whatever reforms we could see in the past 73 years, within 1 year, we have brought in so many reforms that is really progressive. No other state in our country could have seen that kind of reforms. We have brought in so much of reforms in the state of Karnataka, and it has become very attractive, very encouraging. Along with this, there are a lot of skilled manpower. We are known as a pioneer in education field, in skill training, skill connect, demand and supply. We are trying to be as friendly as possible. We want to be as competitive more than any other country across the globe, and we are trying our best to attract the investment across the globe because of the changing geopolitical situation.
Right.
And in this geopolitical situation, probably we want to be the best one.
Right. And finally, sir, you mentioned that, even during COVID, you were getting a lot of interest from investors. So, any MOUs that, you think will be announced in the next few weeks, or any letter of intent with any investors, anything that we can expect, and in which sectors also?
See, in all the sectors, more than 1,600 new entities have entered the state of Karnataka. And more
in
than
the last,
yes, in the last 6 months,
6 months.
more than 1,600 entities have enrolled themselves, registered, and more than 30,000 crores investment has been, more than 35,000 crores investment has been confirmed. And in this direction already it has started. Probably no other state this kind of response could be seen. In state of Karnataka, we have been witnessing a lot of response with regard to the investment, new companies starting in health sector, in ITS services, manufacturing sectors, in all sectors. All
It's across
sectors,
the board.
across all the sectors, there are new entities who have registered themselves, except in the month of April. In all other months, we could see a lot of new entities entering in the state of Karnataka.
Sure. On that note, thank you very much for talking to us, sir. Thank you. Take care.